Let's talk about corruption. A couple weeks back, former New Orleans Mayor Ray Nagin was sentenced to 10 years in prison. He and his family accepted cash and gifts in return for special consideration for New Orleans contractors. Scandals like this crop up once in a while, and they're a good thing. They are a sign that the system is working. But what is corruption exactly? There is no real legal definition. Nagin was convicted of bribery, money laundering, and wire fraud, whatever the hell that is. On a basic moral level, though, we know what corruption is. Corruption is using a public office for private gain. As Americans, we spend a lot of time lecturing other countries on corruption. A lot of this is fair. If you need to pay bribes to get things done, then you aren't going to get much done. Every year, the U.S. sends politicians to jail. From 2010 to 2014, 71 state and local politicians were convicted of various crimes. From 2009 to 2014, 4 members of Congress were convicted. 2 congressmen were convicted for drunk driving and cocaine possession. So over the past 6 years, only 2 national-level politicians have been convicted of actual corruption and abuse of power. These men, Rick Renzi and Jesse Jackson Jr., were basically clowns, acting in clear violation of the law. Let's talk about Eric Cantor. Cantor famously lost his seat in Congress to a primary challenger earlier this year. Cantor has taken a job with Moelis & Company, a Wall Street investment firm. He will receive $1.4 million in compensation for the remainder of 2014. In 2015, he will receive a minimum of $1.6 million. That's at least $3 million for about 15 months of work. Is he getting this $3 million for some kind of special financial expertise? Hell no. He's getting it for his ability to influence his old colleagues on behalf of Moelis & Company clients. And if he ends up running some federal agency in the next Republican administration, it's not like he's just going to forget the people who gave him $3 million. This is corruption defined. How much money did Ray Nagin make from his corruption exactly? It's hard to say, but the criminal complaint alleges that he and his family members received somewhere between $50,000 and $200,000. Ray Nagin is going to jail for 10 years for making about a 15th as much as Eric Cantor will make over the next 15 months. It becomes clear why U.S. politicians are so eager to climb the ladder to national office. You can make a lot more money. If you work at the local level, your business dealings are carefully scrutinized by local and federal prosecutors. If you make it to Congress, those prosecutors work for you. If you take some money to help someone get $1 million city IT contract, you can go to jail for 10 years. If you take money to influence the almost $3 trillion of tax revenue that the federal government takes in every year, or the regulation of the world financial system, that's just fine. It may be time to make our legal definition of corruption a little stronger. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.